It is a legacy that is handed down to us by our ancestors who refused to be erased, and a gift we must pass on to our children in an unbroken chain. As we gather tonight, I invoke the spirits of those who came before us, as it is our custom to do at this time of Kwanzaa. I invoke the spirits of the warriors, the dreamers, and the builders of freedom. I invoke people like Harriet Tubman, who carved a path to liberation against insurmountable odds. I invoke Frederick Douglass, who spoke the unvarnished truth in this face of injustice. I invoke Ida B. Wells, who fought with pen and power to expose the horrors of lynching. And tonight, I especially invoke Reverend Jethro Moore. And I add him to this list, and the countless unnamed souls who marched, who bled, and prayed for a future they would never see. These heroes, brothers and sisters, exemplified Kuji Changalia by refusing to accept the definitions imposed upon them. They redefined themselves, they reshaped their realities, and they reclaimed their humanity. That is self-determination. It is through their unwavering determination that we now are able to see ourselves on this grid and stand on this solid ground of community. The Ubuntu spirit of I am because you are, and since you are, therefore I am, is the ultimate testament to self-determination. Our journey of self-determination does not begin with the shores of America, but it begins in the vast and diverse landscapes of Africa. It begins with the kingdoms that built libraries and universities, while much of the world stumbled in darkness. It begins with our artisans who shaped gold into symbols of divinity. It begins with our storytellers. It begins with our musicians, our dancers, our artists, who wove wisdom into the fabrics of our communities. It begins with our healers, who drew life from the earth. Africa is not just our origin, it is our essence. We must affirm Kujichangalia, and then when we do so, we declare that we are more than the suffering inflicted upon us. We are more than the challenges we face. We are descendants of kings and queens, of mathematicians and philosophers. We are descendants of warriors and visionaries. This is the heritage we carry, and this is the power we must harness. Today, we stand on the shoulders of giants, and the fruits of their sacrifices are evident in every corner of our lives. Take a look around you. It might be your brother or sister, mother or father, auntie, uncle, son, daughter, cousin, nephew, niece. Each and every one of them are giants. They carry the fruits of this race, and the sacrifices are evident in every corner of our lives.